What's good, everybody? Another Look, it's that time of the year again. You already know what it is, but want to come out here again and start doing, just another chatting video. I guess if you want to call it a vlog or, well, not vlog, I guess, but more so just like chatting or just talking things and kind of just sit here and just want to talk what's on my mind and stuff. And one of the thing that I kind of want that's I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about this since last night, or Sunday night by the time you see this video. But one of the things that has kind of been on my mind recently is just how the older YouTubers, like those who've been here for a decade plus, the ones that we watched near and dear throughout the years, and just the dedication that they have had to get to where they're at. And watching a couple videos to where like the creators, they would sit here and they talk about the life story of how a certain creator got to where they're at. So I watched the one on Queso, how he got to where he's at today and how he does his thing. And I also watched one on Markiplier too. Hey Goku, my cat Goku over here chilling with me. But those, especially the Markiplier one, that really got me thinking, like, these people were so dedicated, especially back when YouTube just started out, and they're so dedicated to their craft and really being creative, and they just breathe it day in day out, being creative content, all that stuff, even while working full-time job or supporting their friends and family or wherever the case may be. Or, and like in Moist Critical's case, he was out of a job for 2 years straight and he was creating content still. And it just got me thinking, like, why can't I, why not me? Why can't I sit here and just push out content and just really strive to give you guys the best that I have? And I really want to start pushing myself, because every time I record or I edit, or just if I'm just inside Discord with the boys, or if I'm streaming with everybody I stream with and just that whole community, why not me? Why can't I sit here and just be able to push out content? I obviously I love it. You have been such an inspiration and really have been pushing me to create content with the likes, the comments, the motivation, the peers around me, OCHI, Nemo, you got Ayo Rob, K Rob, you got 21, my boy Red, you know what I'm saying? It's just so many people that, at least that are near me right now, that I can kind of just look at and really push myself. So it got me thinking, like, why not just start posting every day I can? And if I miss a day, that's okay. There's no point in beating yourself up for missing one day. Anything. It doesn't matter what that may be. You could sit here and you could be going to the gym every day, so you miss a day on accident. I mean, it happens. No point in beating yourself up. Tell yourself, hey, I missed the day. It happens. I'm human. Put it behind you and just keep it pushing. There's a quote that Queso had said inside one of the streams. He was just talking. I think it was in one of the streams where he was talking about in the interview with Jinxie, basically saying that in 100 years nobody will remember you. You can do all this stuff. They'll see your name on the tombstone, but they're not gonna remember you. They're not gonna know who Queso was. Or in my case, they're not gonna know who Dally Fancy was. If you see a name on the tombstone that says "Here lies Dally Fancy," in 100 years, and it's just like, at that point, who cares? Post, stream, do what you want to do. Follow your dreams. At that point, who cares what anybody says? There's going to be haters. There's going to be people who think that oh, you're only doing this. This ain't a job. This is da da da. This and that. Man, who cares? I don't want to sit here and keep working a 9 to 5, or having to work 12s, or having to sit here and be called in because something happened, or being told, hey, we're sending you over here. I need you to go over here. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to sit here and put Gabby in that situation, or my friends. I want to be able to sit here and make sure that they're taken care of. I want to make sure that my family, my parents don't have to work no more. And above all else, I want to sit here. I want to be a big YouTuber. It's not too crazy to say. By the time I'm making this video, we're at 500 subs, 500 plus subs, right? By this time next year, I don't see why we can't, but this time next year, I want to be at least 1,500 plus. I do. I see myself getting to that 1,000 sub mark at the end of this year. And that's because of you. You know what I'm saying? That's because of you. You allow me to do this. You allow, as Jimmy walks by, you allow me to push myself, and you allow me to sit here and just create content and be an entertainer for you guys. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. I want to sit here. I want to be able to just push content, just push. And why not? You know, why not us? Why can't we sit here and just do that? Even if I don't get a video out, I can still stream that day on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That just stuff just got me thinking. Markiplier, I'll leave it with this. Markiplier uploaded 2,500 straight videos. That's 2,500 days straight. 2,500 days straight is 6 years and 10 months. And the only reason he stopped because he had something tragic happen in his life. 6 years and 10 months straight. He was creating content. I mean, Queso was over here streaming every day after working. 9 to 5, 7 to 3. Whatever he was working. He was streaming every day. Pushing out short form content every day. So why not us, man? Why not me? Why not this community? Why not the Phantom Zone? Why not us? You know? I want us to sit here and I want us to be known as such a crazy length. I want to be a big YouTuber. I want to do this for my life. I want to do this. And that being said, let's just start pushing it. This ain't gonna be nothing crazy. This is gonna be an unedited video. This ain't gonna be sitting here no theatrics. I'll probably just add a little bit of music and that's it. But after this one, after y'all see this, it's go time. It's go time. So that being said, I want to thank you. I do. I truly want to thank you. I appreciate you for sitting here and allowing me to speak on these type of things outside of just gaming. You know, I enjoy being able to just talk to y'all, kind of like a podcast type S thing. Want to be able to sit here and just do more of this type of videos, or you know, maybe dabble in some skits. I don't know. I'm not really a skit person, but never say never. You know, of course the gameplays, the let's play, stuff like that. But no, seriously, thank you. I really do appreciate you. At the end of the day, you have allowed me to sit here and get to where I'm at. I can't thank you enough. So with that being said, I want to catch y'all the next one. Y'all stay easy. Y'all stay up. And I'm out. I'm gonna holler at you the next time. Peace.
Hey, Derek in the back. You won the Rookie of the Year award. You made your first All-Star team a year ago. Now people around the league are talking about you taking the next jump to becoming a top 10 player in the league. I know you've never been one to back away from a challenge. What kind of expectations do you set for yourself individually going into year 3?
It's high. The way I look at it within myself, why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why. Why can't I do that? I think I work hard. I think I dedicate myself to the game and sacrifice a lot of things at a young age. and I know that if I continue to like do good, like what I can get out of it, and if that's me going now or doing whatever, I'm willing to do it because I know that in the long run, it's going to help me.